Well, so far so good. That was the G chord. Now everybody, once they've heard that, they're going to want to hear the C chord. Now the C chord is just like the G, except our open strings are the outside two strings, and we just take that little shape that we had over here, and we move it to the center. So on the middle two strings, it's the 2nd fret and the 3rd fret. I can't quite tell if that's going to show up, but it's the open, 2, 3, open. This is the high string, and that's the low string. 0, 2, 3, 0. You probably already got it. That's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to pick a low string, strum the chord, pick a different string, or a different note. What we have here is the 5 on both of these strings, the 5th fret. It's got a dot on it. That's where we can put our fingers for our extra notes. Let's see what happens with the C chord. There. That's the chord. Get it down, hold it pretty good. Now, your finger's going to touch that E string a little bit, but that's why there's 2, because you can always hear 1 if you're touching it just a little, because your fingers, my fingers are real fat, and I always touch it. See, I won't get much. Only one of my E's will sound, but this is the C chord. We'll start by picking, well, let's put this 5th finger, the ring finger, on the 5th fret, and that'll be the C note. That's the strong note for this chord. Then take it off, and the open string is the weak note. So we start with the strong note, go to the weak note. That's probably the best thing to do. 0, 2, 3, 0. Ring finger on the 5. That's got a dot. Mine has a dot on the side of the neck too. Alright, so let's go back to the G. Remember the G? 0, 0, 2, 3. Go move to the C. Back to the G. C. And you got to put off, if you're going to do that C note, you want to put all 3 down at once. Then drop it off. Back on. G chord, the G string open, that's the strong note. And when you have the C chord, the C note on the bottom string, that's the important one. And back to G. One more chord, and it's the D chord, D as in David, and it's this one here. What it is, it's 2, 0, 0, 2. We press the 2nd fret on the outside 2 strings. Sometimes you can use your thumb, sometimes people use their fingers. It's not really that big a deal. We'll go with the, let's see, let's use fingers for that one. 2, open, open, 2. We have some extra notes. The 4th fret on the D string, that's this string, can be used. And the 7th fret on this string can be used. But I don't think we're going to be using those. We're just going to alternate here. This D string, open, that's our strong note on the D chord. So we'll start with that. Even though it's higher, it's still the strong note you can hit. Got that? This way you can keep those all 4 center strings open, all those extra 4 strings out of the 8. Just be on the outside too. Or you could do one of these. I sometimes do this. Because sometimes I need the other finger somewhere else. But right now, this is the best. You can use these if you need other fingers. we'll start with our G. We're going to play the chords G, C, D, and G. And that's like half of the songs in the folk world.